Okay, Mashers, this is Dargoo, and just doing a quick recording on adding on TV Dixie repo and how to set it up and use it a little bit, get acquainted to the system here. Hopefully this is helpful to everyone who's asking about TV Guide, how does it work with Mashup and other things. So hopefully you have Mashup already up. If you don't have that up, then this video is not going to help you. However, if you need to go get help, why don't you come by to mashupxbmc.com and come to the forum and post a question. I'm sure you can find a ton of help videos there and within Mashup app itself. All right, let's get started. So first of all, we have to go find the repo, which is most people's problems in trying to put this up. We're just going to go into Systems and Settings, and we're going to go to Add-ons, and we're going to go to Install from Zip File. And now Mashup has been nice enough to put this in his repo, so it's quite easy now. We're going to go into Repository, and we can see TV Guide Dixie repo right there. So we're going to click on that. We're going to load it up, wait for it to come up on the right. There it is. Now we need to go to Get on Add-ons right above and enable this add-on. So click on Dixie. It is enabled. Video add-ons, and click on TV Guide Dixie. 1.52 is the most recent version, so that's good. So press enter and install. Automatically, this is going to enable and install US TV Now as well, which is a subscription service. I mean, you have free channels on there, but half the time they're not working. So I basically just delete this because I use Mashup, iLive, and Live Section all the time. So I'm going to uninstall this. You can keep it if you'd like. Not a big deal. Okay, now we got that. So we're going to go out. Go back out to the home screen. Go to the videos, add-ons, and we should see TV Guide. Okay, great. So we're going to go into settings. Now, depending on what device you're on, you need to go into settings. So if you're on a computer, you're going to right click and you're going to open up the dialog for add-on settings. And you're going to go to source. Source is Dixie. Dixie URL. You can pick pretty much whatever you like here. International, smooth streams, NTV, all of these are pretty much descriptions. So I will choose North America. And time zone. If you don't know what your GMT is, you're going to have to Google it. It's pretty simple. There's a bunch of help guides on Google that will help you get to that. Put in your location. I'm +7. International. Okay. Nice tropical warm weather climate right now. Sorry for you guys that are snowing. But looking out my window, it's nice and sunny and about 80 something degrees. So you can see I'm in the tropics. Next, download default logo pack. We want to do this because this gives you your logos for your TV Guide. Makes it look a lot nicer, and it's a pretty small file, so not to worry. Takes a few seconds to download depending on your connection. Speed. Okay, done. It's already on Logo Pack Glossy, but if not, go and choose that, and then you're going to go up and you're going to go to Startup. Basically, leaving this as default. If it doesn't say Mashup, I would choose it because it's a great skin on your TV Guide. Notifications, leave as default. Touchscreen, if you have an iPad or any other touch-based type of devices, you need to enable this so you have a menu. If not, you're not going to be able to touch anything or get it to work. Here, delete database. I wouldn't do this unless you want to delete everything, but you'll see it takes some time to set up this guide, so try not to hit this button. So then you're going to press OK. Now we're going to go into mashup, and we need to connect some channels first, because I will show you real quickly. If you're in the live section and you go up to TV Guide Dixie, you will have to choose some mashup channels. So from here you can go into, let's say, iLive or Live Station. Let's start off with just picking a CNN channel because I know it's there and it's working. So CNN, you're going to go to the channel you want and you're going to right click. Add to Dixie. Okay? Now you press CNN. Some of these channel IDs actually are a little bit confusing and some are missing. So I haven't got a direct answer why that is or if that's going to change. But some channels that won't even be there that you pick. So you kind of just have to feel yourself around here. But for this one, it does work. It's there. So you can press it. Down below it says mashup successfully added. So we know one channel is there. Basically, you have to look at your TV guide and see what channels that are offered to you. Depends on what Dixie's programmed in there. And then you match it accordingly. Go back out to home and go to add-ons. And we want to go into TV Dixie Guide. We already did that. I'm sorry. Go back to mashup. I'm getting all screwed up here. Okay. Go to live section again and go to TV Guide inside. Okay, this is going to take a few seconds to load. I think Dixie has mentioned that he's going to try to make this quicker and maybe load on the background. But right now it's a little bit slow on the first one because it's picking a bunch of channels and sorting. But anyway, it works great. So here it's up and running. So here's our TV Guide with our nice mashup background, nice green, everything's matching well if you're into that. Okay, I'm going to go down to CNN because remember I picked CNN, which Derek Grew is noted for Woody's help and everybody's help to keep CNN up because I love it. Okay, little plug for CNN there. Okay, let's say that was CNN HD. So right now it's not set up, so if I click it, it will try to go to it, but nothing will show up. So instead, if you're on a touch screen, double click and it will bring up the categories. If you're on a computer, just press C and you can see that drawer open up. One issue here I see is to configure the stream, this channel, choose stream, right in this section. It looks like the graphics are a little bit overlaid. So I'm sure that's a bug and that will be fixed. But why don't you hit on choose stream. And what it does is it goes up to set up stream. So go into, you have different add-ons like VTOL. These are great for the 24-hour programming that Dixie's already done because I love Top Gear and watching that all day long is no problem with me. But let's go up to mashup and you see iLive. So it's already there. You go down to here. You can change this. You can add more. And remember, we use Live Station to do our CNN. So we see Live Station. This is clicked OK, and then you go to save. Okay, that's it. I mean, that's easy to pick a channel. Then you start it, press enter, and wait as it says. You'll second or two. Well, depending on your connection and how fast everything's streaming. So there you go.
And seeing more growth in cities and infrastructure.
There's a little bit CNN. It worked beautifully. Okay, now most of that's been shown by Mashup's video, which was a great tutorial. But now, if you want to, let's say that there's channels in here you just don't care about and you want to get rid of them. Press your C. And here you're going to go down to channels. Open this up and you see this is all your visibility, your channels in order. For example, ABCPA, CBSPA, NBCPA. I have no idea what that stands for. So I don't even care. I want to get rid of them. So you're going to hit this. And if you go over to the right side, it will be gone. If you want to enable it again, toggle it, and you can. Then you got to go down and hit save and whatnot. So this is how you delete some of the channels. If you want to only set up 1 CNN or 5, whatever. But remember, it dictates on what live channels you have, okay? So you're going to cancel out of that. You're going to hit C again and open up the menu. And you're going to go to categories. This is the exciting part, I think, because this is where you can enable 24/7, which is a VTOL, all those free stations if they're working. You can pick by categories, you know, North America, whatever you want here. If your subscription to offside streams, then it's there. One exciting feature that I would like to see implemented, which I've already plugged 100 times on the forum, but here, putting an iLive station category, so it means that picking all the mashup iLive stations and choosing this, let's say this is iLive, I choose it, and it enables only the channels that we can get from mashup on there, so we don't have to, you know, program each one. It can take hours actually once you start doing this, and it's time consuming. So I would love to see that added if it's possible. But anyway, this is how you pick your categories and simple them down. If you only want sports, that's all that shows. Okay. So cancel out of that. So now you know how to program it, how to get into mashup, how to change your categories, and really the rest is up to you to play around with. So at this point, we only have CNN up. If I pick another one, it will ask me to configure it because it doesn't know. But first, where do I find Sportsnet HD1? I may not have it anywhere. So if I would, what I would do is probably go into channels and try to find Sportsnet somewhere in here, which I'm not going to bore you with, but once you find it, you'll delete it. Alright? So hopefully this helps you to add on the repo, get everything up and going, and just let you play with it and figure it out. So hopefully we'll see you again. This is Daragu from the tropics, and no, I'm not a rice farmer, but I enjoy mashup tremendously. Props to Mash and all the developers. Hacker, thanks a lot. See you next time. Out.